phase three of quarantine resolvement. Um, because I am excited to get back to the gym. That'll be great. What are you
Yeah,
excited for?
so I mean, the gym would be pretty great. I still want to wait a little bit longer before I get back to it, but just being able to enjoy summer a little bit would be pretty dope.
It's true. It's true. I've also seen like all these these quarantine like news things I think it's gonna be like mandatory or something to take a test in Montreal if you've been to like a bar there recently, because they were like one of the first places to like open up those like type of establishments again, and I guess
Yeah.
maybe they're thinking it was a bit too early to make such moves, but um, yeah, honestly, I'm so upset with all these people who are furious with like not wanting to like wear a mask through like saying my body my choice kind of thing. It's like yes, but like there's also other bodies out there, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I mean, you got to do your part to, protect like everybody, right? Like,
mhm,
you know,
100%.
masks are
And
important. Should be wearing them.
yeah, man, what do you have? You have the cloth one, eh? For
Yeah,
your
I have a few. I got a few kind of like lighter cloth ones, and then I got some heavier grade medical ones if like I have to stay in a line, like a long lineup or something. And then I have like one in between that's, like if I'm going to somewhat of a crowded outdoor area, I can wear that. And this is all courtesy of my mom. She's been like fantastic at finding these masks. I don't even understand.
That's
But
awesome. Yeah, my family's like come by with like disposable masks too to drop off because those things are crazy expensive. Like I've been saying, it's just like it's like $1 a mask or something like that. It's like $50 for 50 and 10 for 10. And I'm just like, this is crazy. You know,
yeah,
I, I wish I knew to like invest in like the companies that make these like things because like I can't help but feel that people are getting like insanely rich who've like invested in like sanitary companies and stuff like that.
yeah,
Like,
for sure.
man, Purell, killing it, killing it. I bet. Um, yeah, some nerdy news. I know we talked a lot about Avatar: Last Airbender last time I was on here, but I saw some more like cool things today. Just like about like the future of Avatar. So, um, when there's like the new live action series coming to Netflix, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh, and they actually have the voice of Zuko from Avatar: Last Airbender, right, working as one of the creative directors on it. So that's dope because he was part of the show and he
yeah,
would have some insight that many other people, cough cough, M Night Shyamalan, wouldn't have. So that's really dope. And as well, I'll send you this link later, but it's the guy who voiced Aang basically hasn't been like heard from in like 15 years or so, like when Avatar came out, um, because he decided to like live like a normal life. Like he didn't want to get
yeah, yeah.
too famous or anything. Um, but he was on this podcast. It's a really small podcast. Can't remember the name of it right now, but he's on there and he's going to college actually right now, and it's really different because of course you haven't like heard the guy since he had like the voice of a kid, right? Like
Yeah, yeah, it's a big difference.
yeah, so he has this like really deep voice now, and yeah, he's just talking about like what the experience was like, being on Avatar, and he was saying that he had to like well he like basically finished wrapping up voicing Avatar in grade 7, so we got to like miss like final period to go like film some voice recordings or
Yeah.
record some voice recordings for Nickelodeon there. So you're saying that was like pretty crazy growing up. So that was just some cool stuff I came upon this week, and I think they were talking about um, they want to like they're thinking about making like a sort of teen like when after the whole like was it 100-year war, yeah, from
Yeah, yeah.
Avatar, like after all that they want to make like a post war series, I believe, when Aang's a teenager. So I was just kind of thinking to myself when I'm watching the podcast too. I'm just like, it'd be really dope if they brought back the old voice actor for Aang and made him like the new voice actor for when he's like older and mature. Um,
Yeah,
so uh, there's like definitely a big future out there for Avatar. They actually just released like Avatar Kyoshi, like a novel or something like that. They come in with like books and stuff all the time still, so it's cool to see all the production go down for sure. But
yeah. No, I mean, I've been watching it again. Just the podcast last week was just I had to rewatch it. I'm
mhm.
hoping for the new one. Like most of, I feel like Avatar is kind of like Pokemon at this point, where the audience is mostly aged as well. So like you're not gonna find too many, younger age. Like the attended audience for Avatar was like 7 to what 14 or something.
11, 12, yeah, like it was
Yeah,
pretty young.
yeah. So I feel like most of the people in that age group aren't a fan, but I feel like all the fans of the show are older. So I'm hoping with the remake that it will, kind of cut out the younger style thing, but still keep the kind of overall story and like add a few things. So it's not like a complete carbon copy of the original series, but it'll be like
Yeah,
have a few new elements and stuff like that.
I believe what I heard was it was gonna be like a creative reinterpretation of the first three books. So it's gonna be kind of like the same you know like skin, different skeleton kind of thing. Going
Oh,
on
okay.
there. Yeah.
Do you know when this is supposed to like start development?
I heard they're gonna start filming because like right now they're just in like the directing, like figuring out the story for everything right now. But they're
Yeah.
gonna start filming by the end of this year. I think it's gonna be a while, like 2 years almost. Like start end of this year, and they're probably gonna need like a year to film it because people are like hyping this up to be like Netflix's like Game of Thrones kind of thing that
Yeah.
they're working on. Um, so um,
I
I'm
mean,
more than willing to wait for an amazing series that's like on a Game of Thrones caliber, like
yeah.
100%.
I hope they don't make it Game of Thrones-esque. Like that
Oh my
would kind
god,
of ruin it for me so
I hate
much.
that.
But
A funny, sorry to interrupt you, but a funny uh comparison that was drawn in like the podcast was they were saying that um like the Avatar group is kind of similar to like the Stranger Things people a little bit, how there's like how like they're all kids and there's like one like special one, right, like with 11 or whatever, right, the
yeah.
weird, yeah. I haven't seen Stranger Things. I know I'm a sinner in that way, but I've seen Avatar. So I,
Which is much better.
and I guess I wasn't really thinking about it either, but they're probably like they might get kids to play the like the actors in the series, and I'm all for that. But generally, like the older you are, the more like experience you have in
Yeah.
acting and whatnot. So I rather them have like older, childish looking people play the characters and just you know um also you feel probably a lot better about adults hitting each other than kids beating the shit out of each other. So
Yeah.
and yeah, there's definitely some cans of whoop ass cracked open in Avatar. So
Yeah,
uh
no, I am ready for anything that show can churn out. Like the
do
world is so good. I'd
you think
watch
you could
like probably any movie, any TV show. Love it.
100%? And I hope they have some like next level like CGI stuff going on there too. Like that would be
Yeah, technology has changed so much. Like,
yeah,
the CGI effects, which is what destroyed the movie, are going to be on point.
yeah, they're gonna be way better hopefully. Is there any like actors you could like name off the top of your head that you would want to be in the movie? I mean, in the series.
I don't know any actors' names. Like,
Oh
absolutely
man,
none.
yeah. Actually, I feel like they just have to put like Jason Momoa in, like because that guy, like he's like
Oh,
Hawaiian. He looks like super like ethnic and stuff,
in
and that's what they're trying to do in the series.
the
Um,
uh the person that teaches guitar and waterbending in the North
Master
Pole.
Paku. Yeah,
Yes,
that could
yeah,
be him, or he could be like Katara's and Sokka's dad or something like that too.
yeah,
Like
but
that.
he didn't get much
Like
screen time, so.
no, no,
But
not to like
I
the
feel
end at
like
least.
Jason Momoa would be a little bit too expensive for a TV show.
Bro, how good would this be? Okay, ready? It's gonna blow your mind. Jack Black as Uncle Iroh.
Whoa, whoa.
I feel like that's
Um,
like the perfect like matching almost, you
I
know.
feel like he would do it too.
But I guess like I don't know how like social justice warrior they're trying to make like this show, you know, because like the last Airbender the movie got like shit on because
It was so
uh it
whitewashed.
was whitewashed, yeah, and I know they're trying to make this one more like ethnically appropriate, but
Well, yeah, the show is very like it is very ethnic in like the way it was originally created. So they should
mhm.
definitely follow what the the original kind of layout and plan was.
It's true. It's just hard not to like, think of like the personalities of the characters in the show and be like, oh yeah, these like actors almost like perfectly reflect them,
Perfectly
you know?
matched. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's super cool. Do you have any tech news or anything?
Uh, nothing, nothing really. The price for the PS5 should be out any day now. The product pages are starting to go up on Amazon, and I yeah, there's a new AMD Threadripper, like which is like top of the line, like workstation processor that's coming out. Should make a big difference,
That
but
is
nothing
dope.
really consumer side. We're kind of in like the lull area, and then new graphics cards are going to come out in a few months, stuff like that.
Oh, that is exciting. That is exciting. I wonder, like, what are they thinking of putting on graphics cards? Like right now to make them better. Like we already have like ray tracing and shit like that.
So
Are they,
it's mostly like ray tracing was the new thing. Now they're just making it better. So specifically for NVIDIA cards, they have these thing called like CUDA cores, which they're little compute cores that are really good for AI stuff and also good for ray tracing. So they're basically just figuring out how to make those cores smaller, so you can put an insane number on a graphics card, which will like greatly increase performance. So they're saying the 3000 series, like in most cases you would have like the 1080 Ti, with the exception of ray tracing, is definitely comparable to maybe even like a 2080 or 2070 or something like that. But they're saying that the jump in performance is going to be so big between the 20 series and the 30 series, so the new ones, that if you got like a 3070 or even a 3080, it would be better than a 2080 Ti, which isn't usually the case for graphics cards. Like they don't usually progress that much generation to generation.
that's cool though. That's cool. They're making that jump or leap, I guess. Like
Yeah.
uh, see all the power. I just have for my like tech news. I just have like some games that some like that like kind of came out recently. So we had like Halo 3, of course, that came out. That was yeah, like that's gonna be like a reliving moments of our childhood kind of moment thing going on because I can remember if that came out on. I guess it came out on Xbox 360. It was around that time.
Yeah, yeah. No, Xbox 360. Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. Okay, Halo 3. I'm kind of pumped for like Halo 4 though, out of the Master Chief Collection the most. Okay, 2007 it came out, so yeah, it would have been around Xbox, like the I can't speak, Red Ring of Death, era back when like Xbox made like really
It would
poor,
break, and you'd be so sad.
yeah, Xbox 360s, and it just would shit the bed. And then the other thing was like there was just like some big like Nintendo announcement or whatever, and they were just announcing like a Bakugan game, and it was so dumb because it's just like this is a toy company making a video game. Like
Yeah.
it was pretty underwhelming in that way. But yeah, no, I'm super pumped. Love new graphics cards for sure. I love seeing what the hell like the craziest
The new
builds
stuff
people can
is.
like make. Like
Yeah.
I've seen some crazy computers recently, like ones with like completely see-through like side panels, but like it's also a screen the side panel. So they have like little like animations of like car, like driving over a hill or something, just
Oh
playing.
yeah.
Yeah, and
They
like
have that on a laptop now too. Like the entire back you can put on animations of your choosing or like words or something.
oh, okay, that's sick. Yeah, like I guess I think it feels like it's going to be like just this huge wave of like everything customizable, like every component in the computer ever, like down
Yeah.
to the plugs. Because now I see people like you can get, either like a SATA cable for like 5 cents or whatever, or you get a RGB SATA cable for like
For
14
like
bucks. And it's
yeah,
just
the
like
difference is huge. But everything RGB, you know?
oh, 100%. You don't even like need lights in your room anymore. Just have your PC,
Exactly, yeah.
your primary heater, primary entertainment system, and your primary lighting source.
Yeah, it's the one-stop machine. I mean,
Stick it to all the companies.
the case that I got came with RGB stuff, and
Yeah,
to be honest, you get bored of it pretty fast. Like you just stop noticing. It's just like, oh,
it
this is
that's the
this
the
is
thing
here.
that sucks about like buying like a piece of art or something too. It's just like your brain gets like adjusted to it, and then it always like
Yeah,
starts to like tune it out. Like it's just always
it's
there.
it sucks for music, man. Like there's a song that you just want to listen to it over and over
Oh,
again,
I
and then your
hate
brain
that,
just gets
bro.
used to it and you kill it. But it's like I've done that to so many songs, like songs that I just completely fall in love with, and then
Yeah. Oh yeah. What song? Like honestly, like what just came to my mind was "Psycho" by Post Malone. I wish I could hear that for like the first time again, because like that's a heater. It's really vibey, really good. I love like the energy of that song. I think it's really um, soothing, and
yeah,
we just listened to it. Like we both listened to it like so much, right? It's just like
it kills
uh,
it after a while. But
it's like
the
it's not
first,
the same,
yeah, I
but
mean, Rockstar for them, same thing.
yeah,
I listened to that one so much. Though probably one of the more recent ones was a song called "The Grave Mistake" by Ice Nine Kills.
okay,
They're like a rock band,
okay.
and listened to this song so much, and it was just like such a high tier of awesome. And now, I mean, it's still nice when it comes on, but I'm not like actively searching it out anymore. You know?
Yeah, that is awesome, man. Um, another song I think I would have to. I wish I could listen again for like the first time would be, um, probably like I want to say maybe like "Started from the Bottom" by like Drake or something. Like
Yeah,
just
it's a good
like
song.
those kind of like go to like Drake club bangers, like headlines also. Like I beat you up. Love that song. But yeah, like just I would pay good money to hear those again for the first time ever, just to react. But hey, I guess maybe it's like one of those things. It's like you can almost live the same joy over again by like showing people. That's why I love showing people music too. I think it's because like you can kind of like relive some of the joy of like showing people and
Yeah,
the
when someone
react,
else.
like
Yeah.
similar to like how you did. Um, but yeah, today we're doing something different ending bit today, right? We're doing the would you rather, and everyone knows this. It's like there's like one tile that's blue, one tile that's red, and it's like you know from the Matrix, pick the blue pill or the red pill, and um, we'll read you out how popular our answers are too in proportion. So let's see how this goes. All right. Um, okay, well, this website doesn't work. Um, but have you ever seen The Matrix before, bro? That is a
I have
movie.
not. I have to, but I have not, and I feel bad about it.
Um, it's honestly like super good. Like it was like a pioneering moment for like tons of like different like practical and like computer effects. Um, and I think there's I don't even know how many matrices there are now. I want to say three, but how many Matrix movies? Bam. There's four matrices right now. Oh, but one's being planned
Wow.
so there's three, but there's the Matrix 4 is being planned for 2022 apparently. Interesting.
Something to look forward to for sure.
Hmm. Okay. Would you rather hang out with Pooh Bear or hang out with Baloo from The Jungle Book? That's the bear from The Jungle Book. Have you seen that movie?
Yes, I have, and blue, 100%.
Baloo? Ooh,
100%.
that's a good question. That's a good question. I really like Pooh Bear. Um, he likes to eat honey. I also like to eat. But yeah, you know what? Baloo has a bit more of the groove about him, and I just
Yeah,
appreciate.
man can sing, especially if you go from the new Jungle Book, like the live action one.
Yeah, like the one that came out like 2 years ago or whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, like the CGI one. I haven't actually seen it, but I heard like good things about it.
I
And
recommend for sure.
is it musical too, or is it just
Yeah, yeah.
okay?
There's music. Yeah,
Okay, that is sick. Because they also have the "Ooby Doo, I wanna be like you." I love that one.
yeah.
The
Okay, you know the song sung by the chimpanzees.
yeah, that one. The
Yeah,
walk like you, talk like you
yeah.
too.
It's so creepy.
Yeah,
In the live action one, it's actually terrifying.
that's an interesting spin on it. I like that. I
Yeah,
have to check it out now. I love a
it's
good
it's
thing
like
gone dark.
it's like crazy. It's just like dark, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I think they definitely went for a more like mature approach with the more like
Yeah, I
uh
mean, I really like that for like the Disney remakes, you know, because like we've all seen the original Disney movies, and stuff like that. But like, if you get a little bit more realistic, you know, with the group of people that saw it from the beginning, you know, I
well
feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
it adds something,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's like you were saying with Avatar, you know, it's like all the old fans of the movies or whatever are older now, so they want to see like the
Yeah,
same like nostalgic thing, you know, and but uh yeah, definitely more modern take to fit with, you know, how they've grown up in life, you know. So, I think yeah, I think it's dope that they're doing all that. And I can't wait for I mean, I'm a little sad that there's going to be like no like comedic relief in the Mulan movie, but like
yeah,
it'll be
yeah.
like an epic Disney movie for sure. The way they're like putting the trailers out and whatnot.
I'm just
All
really
right,
sad they got rid of Mushu.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. The comedic relief is gone. Mushu was like my favorite character from
The
that movie.
best, yeah.
I'm being honest. I'm a big Eddie Murphy fan, and he voiced him. Yeah, Eddie Murphy. Yeah, Eddie Murphy did. I know Eddie Murphy did Donkey too. I'm gonna look this up to make sure. Eddie Murphy is Mushu. Yeah, so he was Mushu as well. I guess he just makes really great cartoon voice. Honestly, I see it. I see it.
Talented guy.
Would you rather laugh uncontrollably at insurance commercials or become wildly aroused at car commercials?
Uh, uh,
That's such a great question.
hmm. That is a good question. Uh, I mean, there's so many car commercials, dude.
Bro, it's just oh, the way they drove around that mountain is just so attractive.
Yeah, you would never be able to go like the Super Bowl or something again. Like Super Bowl parties, those are out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, some awkward
Yeah.
social situations you get into. That's for sure. Um, I think maybe I'd rather. It doesn't say what kind of. I guess it would be all insurance commercials, but it doesn't
Yeah.
specify that. So I'm going to take the loophole in this one and just make it say like it's some, and then there's actually some pretty entertaining car insurance commercials out there, like the Bel Air Direct with the little guy in like the night helmet, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, like that was meant to be funny. Also, Geico has some pretty funny commercials.
Yeah.
So,
What's the one with the guy who like just disaster always strikes whenever he's in it? Is that
um, It's making me think of the Aflac one. You know, it's like the duck, and the duck's always there,
Yeah,
and the
I'm
duck
not
just
sure
gets
if it is the duck.
wrecked. No, it's not Aflac. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's like there's a wreck, and then I mean it could be Affleck. I don't know.
I mean, I'm happy I've been able to name as many as like I have. I didn't know my knowledge of insurance commercials was this deep
That good. Yeah.
or diverse, but hey, here we are. Okay.
I
So
mean,
for
I'm gonna
this
have to
one,
piggyback. I'm gonna have to piggyback on your loophole because it's a fire loophole.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, like 843,000 people like agree with us. Like it was a 63% to 37% split. So I think we definitely picked the right one on that one for sure. So
Oh, it's
would you rather
Allstate. That's
Allstate?
the one.
Allstate? Okay.
Allstate. Yeah.
Oh, I love Allstate. Is Allstate the one with? I think Allstate's the one with the
He like
football
the guy
player.
destroys. Yeah, and he like destroys it. Um. Yeah, there's like the mayhem guy. Like something or happens bad whenever he's around.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think I'll send you a picture. You'll
Mayhem,
definitely
dude.
get that.
Mayhem, dude. There's this TV show by the people who made Phineas and Ferb. It's a Phineas and Ferb movie coming out too, um, which is kind of dope. That's another long time favorite show of mine. But yeah, and there's just this. Okay, yeah, I've seen it before, 100%.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, it's this show by the animators of Phineas and Ferb called Milo Murphy's Law, and like, Milo Murphy's Law is like, um, that if something, I can't. I'm gonna look it up because it's like if something can go bad, it will go bad or something. Milo,
Yeah, that's Murphy's Law.
yeah, Murphy's Law. Okay,
If something can go bad, it will.
okay, yeah, okay. So I nailed it. And yeah, it's just like this guy trying to like live through like all these improbable things like happening to him, and yeah, it's pretty good. Obviously not as good as Phineas and Ferb, but it's not too bad.
Phineas and Ferb is an icon.
Anyways, next question would be: would you rather have an average house in the middle of a city, or have a mansion miles away from civilization?
Um, to start, I would definitely say average, but like if I got to where, I wanted to be like had a good job, all that stuff, I would definitely like having a big house miles away, as long as I can get that fiber internet.
It's true. It's I guess that's another good question because I would miss people if I moved away, but
Yeah.
if I had my
I'm
own
a
place,
I'm a country like in the middle of nowhere type of guy, I guess.
yeah. The more I think about it, the more I'm just like easygoing. I'm just like I used to be like, oh yeah, I want to be a city guy, but like honestly, I've like lived in places without air conditioning so long through like so many heat waves and just like so many times. Now it's just like I could I realize it's not the end of the earth and I can like get like through it.
Persevere. Yeah.
I can. It's just all a matter of letting the windows open and getting a lot of fans a blowing, um, in my opinion. But I think I'm gonna have to go for the average house in the middle of the city because I'm gonna have to go with my roots of the city
Yeah.
kid, and yeah, why not? But let's see. Oh damn! Oh damn! 63% of people would rather have the mansion miles away from civilization. Go figure. Go figure.
Hmm.
I guess because a
Yes,
lot of people
people
are.
like big houses.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Um, I guess yeah, and a lot of people are just like I hate everyone kind of thing,
Yeah, just
and
uh, be
I
alone.
don't fuck with people and whatever. Would you rather be tar and feathered or be whipped and chained?
Tar and feathered for sure. For sure.
This brought me back to grade 11 American history when we talk about tar and feathering as like a form of punishment or like humiliation, and I'm just like, damn, that's so brutal. Uh, but you know what? I'm gonna say whipped and chained. because I feel like just kind of like you know like paper cut, like getting a paper cut, or like you know getting like your like finger like caught in a door or something, like just blunt pain like that. I
Yeah,
find that that's way like more tolerable than like ever getting like a burn, because I just find like burns are just so like I
because it
guess
lingered, right?
it doesn't
You
really
feel it
matter
takes a long time.
if you're just getting like a bucket full of tar pulled on top of you. I feel like that doesn't really like that would be anywhere near the same as just burning your finger. So um I'll actually change my answer. Just go with tar and feather. 'Cause either way, it's just going to be a lot of pain for a long time, and like uh, I don't know. I I don't have a
Is
strong.
it
I
like
don't have a
really
strong
hot time?
opinion. Yeah, it's like tar they used to like pave your like driveway,
Yeah, so
like
it's like
that
really
stuff.
really hot then, eh?
Yeah, and then they put feathers on you. Um, and hey, feathers aren't painful, so that would be like the way it's worded. I would say you know this one's the least painful, proportionally, because being
Yeah.
whipped and chained would be equally painful. Let's see, tar and feathered. I bet this is like that has to be the winner, you know, because it's just like
Yeah, there's no way people are just like, nah, I'd prefer a good whipping.
yeah, 52, yeah, 52%.
Okay,
Um,
so it's pretty slight though.
that's so funny. The next would you rather is stub your toe or get a paper cut. No, I was just talking about. Man.
Paper cuts suck,
Have you ever like
but
stubbed your
so
toe
does
and it's just
yeah,
like it's just done? Like you just can't walk on it for like a little bit.
yeah. Okay, it depends. Like getting a paper cut like in between somewhere in your hands or something, like count me out. I'd rather get a stub toe there.
Yeah,
But like any other place to really get a paper cut, I'd probably take that.
I get both all the time. I get so much of both. Um, but so I have to say, like overall, probably like stubbing your toe is less painful because like honestly, I get like most of my like paper cuts from work when I have to like break down like boxes and shit like that, and it's just
Yeah,
like cardboard cut is just it's on the next level too. It's just it's so quick. It's just like and you're like damn it, and then I have to like also like cut limes, so then I'll like strap like the gloves on or whatever, start cutting the limes, and the limes will like get like under the glove and like into like the fingers, and it just like gets into the cut, and you're just like
yeah.
So I think yeah, stubbing your toe is more of like a temporary pain kind of thing. Um, but yeah, and 51% of people would agree. Would agree. So right on. Um, would you rather own a lightsaber or be able to use the Force?
Force, bro, force.
Yeah, Force. What? Force. What? Like what the hell? Like I couldn't do
It's
jack with a lightsaber.
not even a question. You
Like,
could do
but
so
Force.
much.
You got like the lightning going on. You got like the
Yeah,
healing. You can like send things through space now. Apparently, like force emails. Like thank you Disney for that concept in the Last
yeah.
Jedi or whatever, or
I mean,
the Death of Skywalker.
I,
Sorry, I don't even care because they're all bad movies. Like the last three, like they're all
yeah, they're awful.
okay, but like the last one, I was just like, damn man, like that was so
It
stupid. We
sucked. It
talked
was
about
so
that
bad.
before, but don't kiss your siblings, guys. It's fair word
Against the law.
unless it's yeah it's yeah exactly that's what it is. And yeah I want to see like the lightning on my fingertips, you know, be on that
Yeah,
Palpatine stuff.
I would be so lazy. I would do so many things just like
Oh
sitting on the couch. I'd be
yeah,
so lazy.
I can't tell you like how many times I've tried to like you know use the Force to like just get the remote to like come to me when I'm like sitting at the
It would
TV,
be
so
so
I'll like
handy.
lean up and like get it, you know, just like come to me. Oh, they gotta make that. They gotta call it like Thor's hammer, and then like the remote just always comes to you whenever you like hold your hand out or whatever. That'd be funny.
That'd be
Um,
amazing.
but yeah, I mean, the only like true value I could see to owning like a legit like lightsaber would be to like flex on social media that you have a legit lightsaber. Because like, what would you use it
Yeah.
with?
I
You can
mean, you
like
could
cut your
make a pretty
vegetables.
sick YouTube channel and like cut stuff open
What's up, guys?
in
Welcome
slow
back
motion.
to Lightsaber. It's always lit over here.
Yeah.
um, I don't know. I'd smash a like on that. I'd force a like. That'd probably be his catchphrase. Would you rather only speak in questions or only speak in movie quotes?
Hmm. Movie quotes. I feel like movie quotes can be pretty cool, you know?
I feel like there's totally people out there who do only like speak in questions. Like they just really aren't sure of anything. They're just always like, "Are you sure I'm doing?" Yeah, just always like needing like reassurance or something. So I feel
Yeah.
like that's an actual thing. Um, only speak in movie quotes. I think I'd rather only speak in movie quotes because then I could just scream Wilson from that Tom Hanks movie, and you know I'll draw enough attention that way. Um,
Yeah.
and people won't hate me because it's a lovable movie, and they'll just be like, haha, great. I know you're like quoting that for the 100th time today, but
But it's but all right.
bro, you don't get it. I can only quote movie quotes. And then, I mean, like, technically any form of dialogue is a quote from a movie, so that you could just speak normally and be like, oh, that the I just said was actually from episode 4 of this, and like,
I guess. I mean, if you had to speak in complete quotes, that would always be kind of strange.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, I guess that's probably what they more mean, and not me just trying to find a
Yeah.
loophole and everything. But you shall not pass. It'd be so funny.
That'd be amazing. That'd be the go-to whenever someone was like doing something.
When your friends like asking if you think he'll pass the test. You shall not
You shall
pass.
not pass. Yeah.
100%. Let's see. I wonder. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That one got the 72% to 28% ratio. Right on. Right
Yeah. Decent. Decent.
on. Would you rather ride in a hot air balloon or ride in a hovercraft?
Hovercraft. Hovercrafts are
Uh,
cool.
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I feel a lot safer. I don't really like heights at all, so I feel like hovercraft would be the way to go. Yeah, that one got 80% of the
Hmm.
votes. Um, these are boring. These are so boring. Would you rather have an iPad or an iPhone? That one's dumb. We're not gonna do that one. Would you rather be sent into space without enough oxygen, or be thrown naked into a pit of deadly scorpions?
Both those sound like a horrible time. Um, I mean, I feel like suffocating is just the worst way to die.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I had a friend that got stung by a scorpion. Crazy.
Who? Or
So
like,
this
what was the situation?
it was a girl I work with at the gig, and she was on vacation, and I think she was lounging on the beach with her boyfriend or something, and I don't know if she put like a foot down or stepped on it or something, and
Ah,
um, like she just got stung, and then she wasn't able to walk, and she was like slurring her words. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna get her to like the hospital,
yeah, good idea.
It was a good call, but I've never ever personally met someone who's been stung by a scorpion, so crazy story.
I
She's all
mean,
good now. She's all good now, but it's pretty intense at the time for sure. Oh my god! But imagine just being on vacation and being stung by a scorpion. Like that would suck. I would like reach out to the hotel and be like, "Look, I got like stung by a scorpion. You think you could like tack another day off for me? Thanks." Like,
yeah,
jeez,
yeah.
you know.
That would definitely take a little bit of enjoyment out of my vacation.
They both suck, but I'm gonna have to say sent into space without enough oxygen because there's like a lot of famous like death scenes in space, and I don't know. I think you just kind of freeze to death and you're good,
I
as
mean,
opposed to
that's if your thing breaks, right? But like
yeah.
you'd probably just slowly suffocate. I mean, actually no. I think I'll have to check. I think dying from lack of oxygen is actually pretty fine. It's just drowning that's bad.
Yeah, it's drown. Oh yeah, yeah. No, you'd actually be okay because there's like the hypoxia, one of those things, and it's like
Yeah,
moments of like euphoria that like fighter pilots get, or sometimes due to like just being completely starved of oxygen for a little bit.
I feel like gradually, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to switch. I feel like gradually it's probably not that bad. Like you just probably start getting sleepier, like it, yeah, sleepier and sleepier, and then lose
Yeah, it's
consciousness.
better than getting like 1,000 like
Stung.
tattoos once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, that only had a 68% uh, popularity vote, which was less than. So people were, I guess you could almost say, I don't want to say like more sure, but yeah, they were more sure on whether they would like want to ride a hot air balloon or hovercraft than they were on
Oh, getting dying due to lack of
dying.
oxygen or getting stung by 1,000 scorpions.
Honestly, the way I look at it is like this. Like, oh man, I couldn't even imagine being stung 1,000 times. That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
I feel like even though we debated about it, I feel like most people would just go like instantly to the space without
Uh,
oxygen. People don't
yeah.
fuck with like bug, creepy crawly things like scorpions, and like it just also sounds a whole lot more painful. Anyways,
Yeah, well,
uh,
as soon as you said like go up to space without oxygen, I was just picturing like a drowning situation, which is
I
not
was thinking
great.
about that too, but then again, it's like nothing. If anything, air is going to be like sucked out of you or whatever. I guess because isn't space is like a
The
vacuum.
vacuum? Yeah, I assume you have a spacesuit on though, right? They just set you up with not enough oxygen, so you'll just slowly
That's
run out of
true.
it.
That's true. Um, would you rather be married to a Jersey Shore housemate or be married to a Real Housewife cast member? So it's basically just like, would you rather marry um a young idiot with fake tits or an old idiot with fake tits? Because man, those shows, bro, make me want to
Uh,
rip my hair out. They're just like dumb people like getting into unnecessary fights, and man, I'd have to go with Real Housewife though, because I feel like there's more money. Um,
yeah, I mean, if it's gonna be a crappy situation, might as well go with the one that pays more, right?
yeah, although I guess the Real Housewife is more of like the trophy wife kind of situation. Because I'm pretty sure like the Real Housewives are all like married to people with
Lots of
incredibly
money.
high paying yeah jobs or whatever. So I'm gonna go with Jersey Shore again because like at least there, um, you know, I'm by the beach, I'm by the shore, and there's like I feel like that show is probably a bit more like popular than Real Housewives is, so probably making a little bit more money. And DJ Pauly D's on that show too, so like he could
Yeah,
throw.
I
He can,
I think you're selling me on that line of thinking too.
yeah, yeah. I feel like just be a bit more of a like. There's definitely more red wine probably available for the Real Housewife side of things, but everything else is way better in Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore, I'd have to say.
Jersey Shore, yeah.
Yeah, like my God. Would you rather have a British accent or have an Australian accent? They're so similar to me. I honestly get them like confused all the time. Um, but either way, they sound highly dignified, and I'm a big fan of accents either way. But I'm gonna have to go with Australian for
Oh,
the boy, the crocodile hunter, Steve Irwin. He's the man, and I just I just really want to say crikey, you know,
crikey.
like crikey
um,
mate.
I'm gonna have to go with British, I think. It's just like more iconic, you know?
It's true. It's true. Like, yeah, no, it's like just like the culture. I'd have to say because everyone thinks like you know, Australia was upside down and stuff, which goes to show like,
which is
we don't know shit about fucking Australia. But yeah, Britain, the mother country, gotta love her. Great accents, great food, great tea, of course, too. And yeah, I would say great teeth, but no,
not great teeth. Yeah.
not great teeth. Not the great teeth that British people have. I wonder how could you possibly even like fully decide that though without debating. But yeah, 62% of people would rather have a British accent.
I feel like it's just because more people know about Britain than Australia. Like, really.
This is the best, like, most oh my god, passive aggressive question ever. Would you rather be known for interrupting Taylor Swift or be known for smacking Rihanna? Would you rather be known as Kanye West or Chris Brown?
Oh wow. Kanye West.
Yeah, I would say Kanye West because, like, I definitely rather have my claim to fame be that, I'm just a crazy person with like my head stuck up my ass, than a woman beater.
Yeah.
It's a horrible look. Everyone, 69% nice. 31%
Nice.
said Chris Brown. Those are all horrible people. That over 400,000 people like wrote that. Those 400,000 people are dead to me, 100%. Would you rather have to learn how to walk again or have to learn about every date in history and why they were important?
Learn how to walk. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to learn every single date and why it's important. But I feel like learning to walk wouldn't be too bad. Like, it's not saying that something bad happened to you, right? It's just you don't know how to walk and you have to learn again.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, no, I feel like having to learn how to walk again would be just way better. And
Yeah.
I want to say less time consuming than knowing absolutely every
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I mean,
happening in the world that's ever happened.
there would definitely be
And
tests. For the second one, there would definitely be tests, and I'm not down for that.
yeah, that was another 69% of people who agree with us. So let's go. Yeah. What? That's a bad question. Whoever wrote this one, live completely alone on an island or be overworked in a cramped factory. Like, oh man, what? I would obviously rather just live alone on the island than be overworked,
Yeah.
let alone in a cramped factory. Would you rather eat fruit or vegetables?
Fruit.
Yeah, same. Yeah, 88% of people agree with us. Ooh, be psychokinetic or be telepathic. So, psychokinesis.
Move stuff with your mind.
With your brain, or talk to
Can
people, communicate with your mind.
move stuff. That's like the force, more like the force. So I can still be lazy with that.
Yeah, I would just like get like envelopes and just be using that to like throw at people. So it's kind of like I'm sending them to their mind, but it's just like I'm eating. I'm just tossing
exactly
envelopes at people with my psychokinetic loophole found. 41% people
maybe
agree.
there's no like limit. It'll just be like this goes to this person and it'll get there, right? So it means your buddy could be halfway across the world. You can be like piece of paper, boom.
Yeah, that'd be wild. But we're in the lower percentile this time. A lot of people would rather just talk to people apparently using their minds.
That would still be pretty helpful, but
I mean it's a
would
win
suck.
either
Would
way.
suck getting ghosted. Would suck getting ghosted telepathically. Not gonna lie.
Oh man, just like, yo, what? You couldn't get ghosted. Like, yo, I know I'm talking to your mind right now. I know you're alive, so unless you're dead, you should really be talking to me right now.
Yeah.
But it would be great to like cheat on tests and stuff. Be like, what's the answer? It's B. Oh, thanks, man. You
Yeah,
know,
but it would be kind of
telepathic.
tricky because yeah,
Yeah.
both have
Wow,
benefits.
that's a great picture of a smiley face you just imagined. Yeah, maybe like text messaging, except
Yeah, emojis. Oh, wow.
yeah. Whoa, why'd you send me the eggplant? Would you rather snow for the rest of your snow for the rest of your life or rain for the rest of your life?
Snow.
Yeah, what kind of precipitation you like? I bet that's how like meteorologists like pick each other up at the bar. They're just
Yeah.
like, damn,
So
I'm a
pick up
big
line.
hail guy. Oh, I kind of like acid rain. Like I wasn't a big fan at first, but it it wore me down. Uh, it's such a stupid joke.
Snow. I think it's got to be
Snow,
snow. Yeah.
snow. Okay. Yeah, because at least snow looks like kind of majestic, Rain definitely brings a kind of like like
Gloom.
I like the rain, but yeah, it's like the gloomy sadness, and
Yeah, like after a while you'd get depressed for sure.
I wonder what's more impactful. Like, I guess snow would be if you had like way too much snow, but rain causes like flooding. They're both not good.
Yeah.
It would have to probably rain because at least like snow we could always like snow is basically like trash. Like it's snowing garbage, and we can that's why we put like the snow in like the big piles. Like it's like the big trash heaps we have in dumps and stuff like that. Basically,
Yeah.
that's what snowbanks are actually. Snow dumps. Sorry to
No, rain on your parade.
ruin everyone's yeah. Speaking of rain on everyone's parade. But yeah, they're snow dumps, and worst case scenario, we could always just find a bigger piece of land to allocate the snow
Snow.
to. Get some
Yeah.
like choppers involved. Airlift some snow. I believe in it. We could do it, 100%. Would you rather be born a dwarf or be born without 1/3 of your legs? I would say 1/3 of my legs because then I can get some dope prosthetics. And I've been watching all these documentaries on like people who are like putting 3D printing into like prosthetics now.
Yeah.
Uh, and literally, like this guy literally just like 3D printed a prosthetic for his friend. I'm like, that's crazy. That would have been like thousands of dollars if you like went to like a hospital or whatever, set it up. Like this guy's missing like a pinky finger, so they could get like done pretty easily by like
Yeah, probably not that bad at all.
getting like the
Yeah,
right like
I'd
coils.
have to agree. I'd have to agree with you. Um, yeah, like there's some really cool prosthetic stuff going on. And
100%. And
they have that like new technology. They attach electrodes to your brain and you can like feel through that, like through the prosthetic again.
yeah,
That's
that is
wild.
yeah, 100% agree. 100% agree. Um, so I guess we'll run through. What do you think? Three more?
Yeah, three more.
Or
I'm good with that.
three more? Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, just like being a dwarf is would be definitely really hard growing up in society for sure.
Yeah.
'Cause there's definitely lots of scientific studies out there that are like like the taller you are, the more like successful you are in life, kind of thing. Um, like there's a correlation that done with that, and at least if you're born without 1/3 of your legs, you can like repair that in a sense. So I have to say that's what I'd go with. But hey, oddly enough, we're in the lower percentile again. 64% of people would rather be born a dwarf than without
Yeah.
1/3 of their legs. Very
Wow.
interesting.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like if you're born with dwarfism too, that there's lots of other like health problems that come on with that.
Yeah, you right away already have like really poor genes for that to like go down, kind of thing, or
Yeah.
not poor, but like you just have very unfavorable genes that and I believe it mutates into like a whole bunch of other stuff. Like there's definitely like spinal problems and stuff. Like on David Dobrik's vlogs, he has a Big Nick. And do you ever have you ever like watched any of Big Nick's videos or anything?
Not really. I know he has a lot of health problems though.
Yeah, like you can't like see out of one eye, and yeah, stuff with his neck and stuff. But he's really, good humored about it, and it's kind of uplifting to see in that way.
Yeah.
But yeah. How would you, if you had to have one in your bedroom, would you rather have a complete stranger that cuddles with you, or have nonstop screaming 7-year-olds?
um, I have to go with a stranger, man. Stranger like cuddles.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I
that too, because I think it's a less of a story to tell than why you have just a screaming 7-year-old in your bedroom. Like that that's
I mean
rough.
the stranger's cuddle game might be really strong.
And hey, you're the person you share a bed with now. If it's like your husband or wife or partner, they were a stranger to you at one point too. So, you know, who's to say
Yeah.
that when you are a stranger and when you're not a stranger? They could be a stranger too. You may not know who they are. They could have like another alias or something, secret agent stuff. I've watched a lot of Hollywood movies. If if a romantic spy movie has taught me something, that it's that, not to judge a book by its cover, because that suburban white dad, he's actually a Bond type guy and does like, flips
Yeah.
and cool stuff like that.
He
Hacks into
doesn't
things.
just walk around with sandals, socks, khaki pants, and a button-up polo shirt.
Yeah, that would be when he's not undercover for sure.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, okay, so this will be our last one. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I guess, yeah, this will be our last one. Would you okay, I'll find a juicy one actually, because we gotta go out with a bang. We gotta go out with a bang. Would you rather beat a tiger in a fight who ate a man, beat a man in a fight who ate a tiger?
Wait, can you read that again, please?
Okay, so would you rather beat the crap out of a tiger who just ate a man, or would you rather beat the crap out of a man who just ate a tiger?
Whoa.
Bro, I'm gonna beat the crap out of a man who just ate a tiger. You kidding me? That tiger, he's probably just threatened or something, and that's why he's coming at me. I'm gonna get mauled by that tiger because I'm probably gonna lose that fight anyways. But if it's a man, I'm gonna be all like pumped up, like, why the hell
Wait,
did you eat that tiger, man? Like, why was the
but
tiger steak tonight?
it says we beat up the tiger, right? So that implies that we win. So you could be the man that beat up a tiger.
That would be dope. However, PETA would come for your ass. Sorry, you did what? Oh yeah, growled at me funny.
Yeah. It growled at me funny, but it just ate a person. So I gotta beat up the tiger.
You'd be
You know?
like, either way, you'd be a hero to like someone, like, you know. Um,
I mean, like the guy that punched a kangaroo in the face for going after his dog.
yeah, that was so. I love that video so much. Who's just like, boo! He pops him on
The
the nose.
thing, it was so shocked. The
Bro,
kangaroo just like
he
looked at him and was
made
just
it like
like, Did you seriously just hit me right now, man?"
his shit got rocked, dog. His shit got rocked. Like that kangaroo, man. I feel bad for it. Like,
Kangaroos are ruthless, dude.
they're jacked too. Like, I think that they're like one of
Yeah,
the most, like, testosterone-ridden animals out there or something. So like they look for fights too. I bet they're like there's
they
definitely like a pro.
do.
Yeah, like, or yeah, they look. Oh, you know what? They're territorial animals. That's what's up. I think
They
so. It's
also
just
apparently have an insanely large amount of testosterone,
oh,
like the
okay,
male
okay,
ones.
okay. That's what I was thinking. That's why they're so like ripped and stuff. Um, but yeah, no, the way I'm just picturing it in my head, like of course you could like eat a tiger if someone like killed it beforehand. But I just like picture some like huge man savagely like hunting down a tiger and just like eating it raw. Like this guy's like 8 feet tall and just like super jacked up. Like the guy who plays oh man, who was he? Oh, he was like the Sin of Pride, like the guy in the golden armor from Seven Deadly Sins. His
Yeah.
name was like Escanor, and he had like the axe that had like the power of the sun, but like he was like super shredded. That's who I picture, like someone like that beat the crap out of someone. Um, Yeah, I'm gonna go with beat a man in a fight who ate a tiger, and you're gonna go with beat a tiger in a fight who ate a man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay, let's see the split. It's literally 50-50. That's hilarious. But there's slightly more. There's slightly more of um a man or beat a man in a fight who just ate a tiger. I think everyone's having a kind of similar fantasy to mine of seeing this sort of savage of a human being hunting down a tiger and just eating it.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, no, that was super interesting. That was very interesting. That is a very scary kangaroo you just sent me.
It's freaking Jack, dude.
Bro.
It's so huge.
Yeah, this is
It's
the
so
only
huge.
reason. Like, everyone talks about how like if you go to like Australia, you'll die or something like that. Um, like this is why. It's literally not because like all the venomous stuff down there. No, don't worry about
Just the
that. You gotta
kangaroos
worry
will
about the
slap you.
kangaroos, man. They're gonna come down for you, and they're gonna like. They look like it's gonna like take your girl as well.
Dude,
Those
you get
kangaroos
hit. You
are
get hit by that thing. You're not getting back up.
yeah. Oh man. You're knocked, knocked
You're
out.
just, oh man.
Anyways, that was a incredibly witty podcast, and we look forward to you guys catching us on the next one. We look forward to catching you guys in the next one. So have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.